Hey guys, what's up? League here, back again. And it's December 1st, meaning that it's time again to know which games are going to be free with games with gold on the Xbox One and Xbox 360. So we're going to be getting 2 free games for the Xbox One and then 3 free games for the Xbox 360 this month. And then today marks the first day that we're going to be able to get a couple of those games for free and start downloading them because you always get some of those games, like half of them, on the first of the month, and then the other half come on the 16th of the month, which is usually the case. And you can find out each month which games are going to be free by going to Major Nelson's blog, where all this is found. But I'm going to try to make a video each month, like in January, February, March, as long as I can, just to let you guys know what games are going to be free and to know, who makes them, what consoles are they on. If you don't have an Xbox One or Xbox 360, maybe you want to get them, maybe you want to buy it even though you're not going to be able to get it for free, etc., yada yada. But for each one of these games, I'm going to be putting a link to a video, like a trailer or a gameplay video. For each one of these games in the description, just so you can see what you're going to be getting into before you buy it. So the first one is going to be called The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing, which the developer is going to be Neocore Games. It's an action role-playing game. It kind of resembles Diablo 3 with the camera angle and just the gameplay. And Neocore Games also is a publisher, and it's also on the Microsoft Windows and Mac OS. So it's set in Borgovia, Russia. You play as Van Helsing, who is a monster hunter expert with a companion tagging along the way, known as Lady Katerina, who is also a ghost. In this game, you will be exploring the wilderness, in the mountains, and the soot-stained brick districts of a grim metropolis twisted by weird science that threatens to destroy the peace between monster and mortal. So you can download this game today. This is one of the games that's going to be free today that you can download since it's December 1st on the Xbox One. So go to Xbox.com or go to Xbox One and go to your store tab. The next one is a pretty popular game that you've seen either on TV or advertisements on websites, which was called Thief, which resembles the stealth game kind of feel to Dishonored 1 and 2. The publishers, Square Enix and Eidos Montreal and Eidos Interactive, are the developers. It's also on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows. Garrett is the Master Thief who you're going to be playing as. It's first person. He steps from the shadows into the city, which is a treacherous place ruled by a tyrannical baron and his brutal watch. When the citizens rise in bloody revolution, Garrett's thieving skills are all he can trust as he walks a fine line between politics and the people, revealing a darker secret that threatens to tear his world apart. And that is going to be one of the games on December 16th that you can download on Xbox One. So those are your 2 games that you're going to be able to get for free on the Xbox One. Moving over to Xbox 360 games, this is also a very popular game because it's on pretty much every single console and every single device that you can possibly get. It's Castle Storm, a very popular game where you can raid your opponent's castles, you can build your castle and all this stuff. And the most amazing thing about this game is the person that you're raiding doesn't have to be necessarily online for you to raid their castle because just because they're offline doesn't mean that why shouldn't you be able to raid their castle. They have built the defenses, and if their defenses don't work by the time they get online, then all their stuff is going to be gone. So it's a pretty cool game. So it was initially released in May 29, 2013, 2 years ago by Zen Studios. It's a tower defense game. It's on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, Microsoft Windows, Wii U, iOS, and Xbox 360. And that's an insane amount of consoles and devices that you can play this game on. But it's going to be free for the Xbox 360. Zen Studios and Spike Chunsoft are the ones that published it, and it's going to have a single player and a multiplayer to it. So you can play against the AI or you can play against real people. So it's Knights versus Vikings and Castle Storm, where medieval warfare meets 2D physics-based destruction. Controlling the battle in real time, players will harness the power of medieval artillery, manage a fearsome ground attack, and cast powerful spells. Castle Storm features a story-driven solo campaign, a custom castle editor, online multiplayer co-op modes, and more. And building castles and knocking them down has never been so much fun. So that's going to be available starting today on the Xbox 360. And out of all these 5 games, I recommend that one out of all of them because it's definitely the funnest. I've seen tons of gameplay and it's insane. The next one is going to be called Sacred 3 by Keen Games and published by Deep Silver. It's a hack and slash beat 'em up kind of game. It's on the PlayStation 3 and Microsoft Windows, and it's going to be free on the Xbox 360. And this is going to be a game that's going to be starting December 16th to download. So Sega 3 is a arcade hack and slash game for up to 4 players set in the war for Ancaria. Choose from legendary heroes and fight together against the rise of evil. You will face hordes of Grimox, brood beasts, legions of mercenaries, and undead wizards. Develop your character's skills and abilities and hand together to use powerful co-op abilities and tactics. And then the last one is going to be called Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. It is made and published by Codemasters. It's on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 for free, and Microsoft Windows. It's a single-player video game, but also has a multiplayer side to it. So Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising takes gamers as close to war as they'll ever want to get, recreating the brutal reality of the modern combat experience in stunning detail through an epic single and multiplayer campaign set on a vast open world battlefield. Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising challenges players to survive the chaos and rapidly evolving situations of contemporary warfare. And that's going to be December 16th when you're going to be able to download it for free. And those are the 5 games that you're going to be getting with Xbox Games with Gold. Xbox Games with Gold started on the 360. I want to say it's been around for at least 4 years. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing that Microsoft does. There's been like AAA titles that have been for free. Gears of War, Halo games have been for free. Call of Duty games have been for free. And every month you're gonna get, I mean, this is the most games that you've been able to get for free since they started. I think usually it started with only like 2 games, I think, and then they moved on to the Xbox One and 360, so they added 2 of each. And now this is the first time that we've seen 5 games being available to download for free. So going over them, I've never heard of Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing um, or Sega 3 or Operation Flashpoint. The only 2 that I've heard of and seen gameplay from is Thief and Castle Storm. Thief, I would say Dishonored. I played Dishonored, and I think that that would be a little bit better than Thief, just because Dishonored is the originator of it, and I think Thief kind of just doesn't really steal from it, but it's just the same thing, and I just think Dishonored is better, just from the storyline and everything. And Castle Storm just looks fun. It looks like it feels like you could play that game for 24 hours and not get bored. So of course, with each game, I'm going to put a link in the description so you can check out the trailer or gameplay, whatever I can find for you guys. And I hope you guys are excited for these. So they are completely free. The only thing you have to give up is space in your hard drive for your Xbox One and 360, and that's it. So I'll be back next month starting on the 1st, if I'm available to do on the 1st. If not, hopefully I'll be there on the 2nd or 3rd to give you the next 3, 4, or 5 games that are going to be free on January 1st and January 16th to download. So I'm Tepperistic. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.